On this very special day allocated to spoiling fathers, the Maslow Hotel is inviting sons and dads, to win over their dads, sons and daughters, to win over their dads with real whiskey tasting and, of course, pampering. We now cross to Simpiwe, who's standing by with actor Zweli Dube and his father. Good morning, Sims.
Morning, Pearl. Indeed, we've got a very interesting guest this morning. And again, we're coming to you live from the Africology Hydrotherapy, which is a facility within the Maslow Hotel. And as I've mentioned repeatedly, Pearl, men need to get pampered. I can't overemphasize this. Men need to get pampered. Contrary to popular belief, rather. All right, do excuse my ignorance as to what exactly is this pampering. I've always heard people talking about pampering, but what exactly is it and what goes into pampering? And to help us answer that question, I'm joined by the director of the Africology Hydrotherapy Center at the Maslow Hotel, Vasily. A very good morning to you, Vasily. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to Morning Live.
Morning, Simpiwe.
All right, just take us through about what this facility is all about. I see there's a water feature here. What exactly is happening here?
You know, first off, there's a taboo around men getting treatments. But the way that this hotel was designed was actually for the business traveler. So if you look at this hydrotherapy facility, for example, we use hot-cold therapy. And what that does is it actually shocks the immune system. And what that does is it helps detoxify the body, helps with stress relief, and actual just general well-being. So, this hydro facility comes with a lot of our packages that we do. The package that we're going to be doing for our infamous Zweli Dube is actually going to be the magnesium oil massage. Yeah. And I cannot state how much magnesium is important for the body, Yeah. From being an athlete to recovering, muscles, to stress relief, to even hypertension and sleeplessness. So we really look at, the whole experience holistically. Mm-hmm. What's great about the brand is that we actually create our own products. So instead of, you get a lot of spas that are importing products from France, etc., we actually manufacture locally and we make use of African natural products, or ingredients such as rooibos, hypoxis, aloe vera, shea butter, and we infuse these, and it's a natural brand with essential oils. Yeah. So we really look at everything holistically.
All right. With this water feature, I would imagine the sound of water actually helps you relax and is part of the whole treatment process.
Absolutely. So, we look at every sort of aspect, from the lighting to the sound. And one of the biggest things for us is the aroma, the aromatherapy aspect, because we do essential oils. Indeed. So there's a big focus on looking at what aroma does in part with natural essential oils. Okay. And this hydrotherapy center, this is what we see here, but we also have a sauna, a Razul, a steam room. So when you combine these elements and you actually are guided with a therapist, you get the maximum benefits. Okay. And it's really a holistic well-being approach that we look for. When you come into an Africology spa, you're looking to heal, you're looking to rejuvenate, and you're looking to actually take care of yourself on another level.
All right, Vasily, great chatting to you. Thank you so much for your time. That is Vasily, who is the director of the Africology Hydrotherapy Center right here at the Maslow Hotel. And I did mention that some of the products, they actually use a locally manufactured in-house product called Africology. And they also have extracts which they get from local business people as a means of, improving the lives of the disadvantaged communities out there. And now back to why we are here. I've got a very interesting guest here. He's an actor and model. He's known as Pule in the local drama series Generations. His name is Zweli Dube. And of course, he's in the company of his father, Kaya. And I'm going to start with you, Kaya. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. What does Father's Day mean to you? And can you just share with us your fondest memories of Zweli growing up? And then he laughs.
Should I give you the censored version or the uncensored?
Please, go ahead.
Look, Father's Day for me, essentially, is probably that one day in the year where your children show you how much they appreciate you. And at the end of the day, I suppose, it's one of those things that you don't really expect. I mean, this setup here. this morning. I didn't actually expect it, and for me it was a very pleasant surprise, But you want to know about this young man here, what you can be sure about is that they used to spend a lot of time with his school principal, trying to set matters straight because he was ungovernable at that particular time.
Indeed, Zweli. How would you describe your relationship with your father?
So, first and foremost, thank you so very much for having us here. And I must just congratulate Charity, who's doing an exceptional job down there. Darling, that's the spot. You're doing very well there.
And I can tell by the moans that you're giving that she is actually doing a great job.
Well, firstly, just to draw some clarity, Mr. Kyle Lugulu is actually my uncle, but he very much deserves the title of being my father because he brought me up. My dad is well and alive, and a shout out to him, of course. But we are so fortunate to have had not one, not two, but many parents in my life. And Uncle Kaya, who sits here, very much deserves that title of playing a pivotal role in my life, particularly as a father, because he really was there when my father couldn't be there, or rather wasn't there whatsoever. He's done an exceptional job, and I'm indebted to him for that. So I just wanted to draw clarity from that to say he's not my biological father, but he has played an amazing role, doing that job. Because I believe that, being a father doesn't necessarily mean that you go deposit a life into a womb. Being a father has to come from the heart. It's the sacrifice that you make as a parent to say that, look, there's a life here. There's a child, for that matter, who needs, advice, who needs the love, the unconditional love that every parent should give. So
every child needs that unconditional love. So what is that one quality that you inherited from him that you'd also like to impart upon your own children?
Oh, I must say that it has to be disciplined. Yep. He's a very disciplined man. He's a straightforward talker. He doesn't take any nonsense, by the way. But rightfully so, because even with his biological kids, who are like who are my brother and sister, Teddy and Mpo, we grew up together. And if there's one thing we were taught is prayer. For example, we come from very spiritual families, and where we were very much taught to appreciate the things that they are doing as parents, because it didn't come easy. Trust me, bringing me up.
Well, as you mentioned, and I know my father is watching right now, and his most probable reaction after this would be, well, son, you did very well, or it could be that your line of questioning didn't get us anywhere. Why didn't you ask ABC? And I kind of appreciate that, because it sort of gives me, it's that constructive criticism that will help me grow in my line of work. And do you also see the need, Babe, of giving him, of rather criticizing him positively and constructively to help him grow in the industry that is in?
Sure, I think that's very important, because there's what we call affirmative criticizing, which basically says that, you did that very well, but you can be better, type of thing. And I think that's very important to impart, especially from your own personal experience as a parent,
All right. All right, just briefly, in 10 seconds, we haven't got much time, really. What is it that you've planned for your father?
Oh, the other things, I need to correct you. I am not on Generations. I'm an actor who comes from Mubango on SABC 2. I heard you saying Generations, so correction with that. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's just really appreciation and gratitude. Parents from yesterday are not exactly what I would say parents are today, because time and evolution changes people. Times are so modernized right now. Okay. But if I had to say to all my parents, for that matter, or anyone who's played a pivotal role as a parent to me, is that I love you very much, and keep doing what you're doing best, and God bless you.
Indeed. Yeah. All right, Zweli and Kaya, thank you so much for joining us, and happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
All right, folks, there we have it. Zweli Dube and his father just sharing with us the intimate love and bond that they have in the spirit of celebrating Father's Day. And once again, we say happy Father's Day to all of you. It's back to you in Johannesburg.